Yo, what's going on, y'all? Y'all, what's going on? What's going on? OCO, OCO. Yeah, it's RedHawk Adohi. Yeah, I was gonna go live today earlier. Had a few things to do, so I'm going live now. For a little while, just chop it up with y'all. Yeah, had a real, chill, cool day today, mellow day, real cool. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, the crew place, what's going on? What's up, sunshine? Yeah, like I said, chill, cool day. It was raining like crazy in VA today. Yeah, but really nice day today. Yeah, if anybody's a Gen Xer, have you seen? Have you watched the He-Man trailer? Yeah, the new He-Man movie that's coming out in June of this year. Yeah, that trailer was crazy, like really crazy, and it was like, I mean, crazy in a good way. It's like a piece of your childhood, just seeing a piece of your childhood. It's just like reliving your childhood over. It was really nostalgic for me like that. Watching that trailer, it was so dope. And Skeletor, they got Skeletor spot on. He looks just like the cartoon, literally, like the cartoon come to life. That's crazy, man. Yeah, and it looks like really nice, realistic, and it kind of reminds me of the original He-Man live action movie with Dolph Lundgren because it follows the same pattern of like the hero's journey, a guy discovering his power and who he is, and growing into that. And then another thing I know this movie did like the Dolph Lundgren movie from the '80s, the original movie of He-Man. They had He-Man in our world, which is planet Earth, and then you see him eventually go to Gray Skull and everything, to over to his world and everything, over to his realm. So it was like, even in the trailer, you see him leaving Earth and going to where he is. So it's kind of like it's almost like you see somebody go from the Earth realm to the spirit realm. It's kind of made me think about that a little bit, but yeah, the movie looks like it's going to be so awesome, be a good thing, and I think it's a dope thing too for Generation Next because how much we just enjoyed He-Man growing up. That was our childhood thing, and He-Man was one of those cartoons in the realm of like the Transformers, GI Joe, movies like that that were really, really, real dope, were really good. So I think the movie's gonna be awesome, man, awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be really great movie. Yeah, and the actor that's playing him looks like He Man for real too. That's what's so crazy about it. It's like wow. Yeah, I even think they even got the tiger right. He Man's tiger. Like sure there's some AI stuff and all that technology that help make him like that. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they use a real tiger, but just put like AI technology and CGI on them to have them look that way. But he, but I'm definitely happy to see the tiger look the way he looks because it just takes me back right to the cartoon. Excuse me. Yeah, so that movie's gonna be like so dope, so awesome. Yeah, so that movie's gonna be really dope. And is another thing I liked about the trailer too, where Idris Elba playing up there. You know, he told He Man like yo, what do I do? And you could tell that this movie is taken right after the '80s movie. Kind of well in the '80s movie, he was in our world, but then he came to our world, you know, the Earth and everything. But when I think about it, I think this movie is more of the hero's journey because you see him go from being in his realm to Earth, and then he's grown up as a regular human. But then he finds out that he's He Man, and when Idris Elba's character was telling him once he asked what do I do, but Idris Elba's character told him, take your sword and protect them. I was like, man, this just hit you, man. So it's like he was really showing the hero's journey, and then the sword. I think they got the sword right too. It was really dope because it's like they actually see it in real life in a live action movie like this. This is like crazy. And then when I saw him on the trailer, hold the sword up in the air, then you see lightning coming down from the skies and everything, clouds and skies and everything hitting the sword, and then he turns into Superman and saying the phrase you all know. Anybody that watched Superman, excuse me, He Man. I mean, excuse me, He Man. Anybody watch He Man back in the day, I have the power. And when he said that on the trailer, then you see the lightning and everything hitting the sword and power just coming around him. I was just like, man, this is so awesome, man. Yeah, it was really dope, man. I think it's gonna be a really good movie. I think another good movie too is gonna be Supergirl. I think this gonna be a real dope one too. Yeah, so they got a big fight tonight too. It was a big fight last night too. The last fight last night was Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. That was a dope fight. And tonight is Franchon Franchon Cruz fighting Clarissa Shields. So that's gonna be a really good fight. And I like Clarissa. I like Franchon too. I like both of them. And this is a rematch, so this is I'm really interested in seeing how this gonna play out. There's been a lot of controversy behind the fight and the beef between them. And if y'all watching the YouTube videos, y'all already know what I'm talking about and how things happen at the weigh-in and face-off and all that. So yeah, we're gonna see who wins this fight tonight. And this is kind of dope too for them to have a fight on last night and a fight on tonight. Two boxing matches back to back, which is like really dope because I'm big boxing fan. So I think this is gonna be really dope, man. Yeah, I got this in the mail yesterday too. Hey, y'all know I talked about this movie before, Divergent. So this came in the mail yesterday. This is Inside Divergent, the Initiate's World, now a major motion picture book. And I found out too that they have two more books like this, like far as talking about the Divergent world and the characters and behind the scenes stuff and all that. I'm planning on getting those other two. But this book is really, really good so far from me skimming through it and everything. They're talking about the factions, the whole story, all the characters, breaking things down about the characters. And each faction, they literally show each faction in here as far as the clothing aesthetic, the principles they believe in, what they wear, how they are, what they live by. So it's a deep breakdown of every aspect of that Divergent movie. So I think this was like really, really dope for real. And matter of fact, I see in the back of this particular book, it also has the book I was just talking about. It's called Divergent Official Illustrated Movie Companion, and that has photos, personal interviews, and behind the scenes extras dive into the making of Divergent. So that's the other book, the one right here. So I'm definitely planning on getting this one too. So I thought this is like really dope. If you're into the dystopian type of thing, this book is a must to have. And really, you can get it. You can definitely get it. And you can. It's on more than one site, and if you want to too, you can. If you buy things off of eBay, check eBay for this book, and you can find it on eBay too. Excuse me, for a really good price. If you're a Divergent fan, Maze Runner fan, Hunger Games fan, this definitely the book for you. I already have some magazines that have photos and interviews of characters from Divergent, and that's when the movie first hit when I was buying those because it was such a big thing. Because right after, and they already said it on YouTube before, right after Hunger Games was over, as far as Mockingjay 1 and 2, then you saw Divergent just they started doing the thing with Divergent. It was coming out during the closing of the last run of Hunger Games, as far as like I said, Mockingjay 1 and 2. Even though we do got a new Hunger Games movie coming out, Sunrise on the Reaping. But I'm just saying, as far as the main story of Hunger Games. Yeah, and I was waiting too. Another thing too, I was waiting on. I was so ready for Boston Blue. Now it's finally coming back on. Season 2 of Boston Blue, starring Mark Wahlberg. No, excuse me, not Mark Wahlberg. I mean Donnie Wahlberg. Sorry about that. I mean Donnie Wahlberg, and it comes out February 27th. February 27th on Friday, which is season 2 of Boston Blue. It's Shaniqua Green, and you know her as Sasha from The Walking Dead. Yeah, Shaniqua Green and Donnie Wahlberg, and this will be season 2. And they took a break for over a month, and now they're back. But like I said, they're picking back up, but now it's gonna be season 2 Friday. Then they're going from there. Cop show. If you like cop shows, definitely check it out. And to get caught up on the show, if you haven't seen it, you can check it out on Paramount if you got that app, or either YouTube. But if you check it out on YouTube, you just have to pay for the episodes. But each episode is $2 a piece. If you check it out on YouTube, and that's. But if you got Paramount, you're good because you got the app and you can just watch it. Go ahead and binge watch it, and you'll be able to get caught up on it. So that way ready to watch season two. But I've been watching it consistently since it came out. So now I'm ready for season two. And I think I think it's gonna be really good, really good. Really excited. And then the other show I like too, which is Tracker, starring Justin Hartley, comes back on this Sunday, coming up next Sunday actually, which will be March the 1st. That finally comes back on with another new season. So that's another show I like, and I'm really excited about that. It's like an awesome show. So I think this, and then what's crazy about it too, the if you watch the show and you're caught up on it, excuse me, you know about the cliffhanger from the last season. So the cliffhanger was crazy, like crazy, crazy. It was so crazy, it just have you like shocked. It have you shocked like that. So seeing this new episode of the new season is going to really be interesting because that cliffhanger that they left on, when they went on a season break, it was just like, man, I need to see the rest of this, the part two already. So I've been waiting a minute. All the fans of Track have been waiting a minute. So I know this part two to the episode, the cliffhanger that they had on the last season. This is going to be bananas. Man. I know it is. Yeah, somebody found out today too. Didn't know, but I was on Instagram and I saw that it was National Wildlife Wildlife Animal Day. I think so. They said National Wildlife Animal Day. So I thought that was really dope. Yeah, I think it's cool too, man, because I really I got all respect for the animals and everything. Man. Yeah, I didn't even know about this particular day until today. National, Wildlife Day. I was like, oh wow, okay, that's pretty, pretty dope, pretty cool. Excuse me. Yeah, another thing too. I know this month is almost over with, so we got spring will be right around the corner. I was gonna say it is around the corner technically. So I know this weather's gonna be nice, man. When spring gets here, man. And the thing about today too, it was, of course, it was cold because we're in the wintertime right now. But the thing that was so crazy about the day was raining like crazy and it was cold. So that's like a double thing. Excuse me. It was like, oh man, it's cold and raining. Man. Whew, boy. Think about the day when I say raining, it was pouring down. There's a train going past, we got some tracks that's by the crib and everything. So yeah, ain't nothing for to hear that train in the middle of the night, right now, any time of the day. And Friday, it was two trains going past. Yeah, they was going past the opposite directions. No, usually it's just one train going past the tracks. It was two on Friday. Yeah, that Clarissa Shields versus Franchon Cruz fight that comes on. I'm sure their actual fight is going to be later tonight. By them being the main card, but main fight. But as far as the fight card of that particular fight, fight card starts at 8 for the main card. Check the time real quick. Let's see, girl power. What's going on, girl power? Oh yeah, I got some more videos coming. And I know I keep saying this over and over. I'm just mentioning it, but the Sidewalk Dudes is I'm getting that together as far as the Sidewalk Dudes series. So that'll be coming like real soon. I'm gonna let y'all know, keep y'all posted about that, and more to come as far as that goes. But also, I got some videos I'm working on that are in the works. Some indigenous American videos coming soon. This is different things, dealing with those particular videos. Those so definitely be on the lookout for that. If you're into Aboriginal content, so I got some stuff coming. I think that my subscribers are really like that, are into that way of life and everything. Excuse me. Yeah, and speaking of, I was talking about He-Man a while ago. Yeah, speaking of movies, another good movie too, guys. If you're just trying to see something that's really good, Crime 101 with Holly Berry and Chris Hemsworth. Also, Nick Nolte plays in it too. That's a really dope movie. You want to check out a really great movie. Really, and Mark Ruffalo too. Yeah, he plays it there as well. That's a really, really good movie. If you're looking for like just a, really good action movie, that's a superb movie. Really good. I think y'all love it too, man. If you, especially if you're into action. Yeah, it's a really great movie. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, my apologies. Yeah, I just wanted to just go live for a little bit, just chop it up with my subscribers and everything, see how people doing. Yeah, I'm about to end this live and stuff. Chill out for the night, get some dinner and everything. But like, comment, subscribe to RedHawk Adohi. Thank you to all my subscribers and supporters who support me. Excuse me. Thank you for everybody that came in the chat today. I'm holler at y'all, RedHawk 1.